joins the Warpforge with an unboxing review, and today we're going to look into something that I'm very excited about. It is the Doctor Who miniatures game by Warlord Games, and it looks fantastic already. I'm so excited because ever since 2007 when I started properly getting into wargaming in 2008, I've always wanted a Dalek army, and Black Tree Designs always had the 28 white pewter Daleks, white metal pewter Daleks, sorry, but they never really had a game. There was a Crooked Dice game, which was quite good, but I wanted something a bit more competitive, and hopefully this will encourage so. So what do we have on the thing? As you can see, it's all shrink wrap, so whatever reactions you're going to get, it's going to be pure on camera. So obviously you got the sides here, Cyberman, Dalek minis, and I'm so excited. Dalek minis in 35mm scale, brilliant. More Daleks, again just poster art, and Cybermen minis or Cybermats. Very looking forward to this. So what do we have in the back? So as we'll get it fully in, as you can see, it's got all the contents. You've got a mat, you've got all this and this and this, and we're going to explore what's going to happen, or what we're going to see inside. So, disclaimer, these knives are sharp. I'm saying this because I know someone will try the look and try and sue us. Well, no, you can't. Pickle Rick. So, sharp, always cut away from yourself. So, there we go. So, we've made the first incision. Good doctor. See what I did there? Good doctor. Hey. And we are removing the cling film of the game. Ooh, it's got a very nice feel as well. It's proper hard cardboard. It's not cheap cardboard, this. Ooh, it's very nice feeling. You can see, taking great care. And we have the rules and stuff. So, I'll show you the sides first before going to the inbox or inside the box. Sea Devils, Tretraps, Clockwork Droids, and Ogrons, and I'm looking forward to seeing the Ogrons. Anything that allies of Daleks I can easily exterminate later. As you can see, just a lot of advertisement there with the TARDIS. More of the Doctor and Companions. If this will zoom, if this will focus. Hey. So, obviously, as you can see here, the 10th and the 12th Doctors with Madame Vastra and Company and Rose and Company. So, last but not least, Judoon, Silence and Zygon, so you can add more to your existing armies or make an entirely new army of Judoon, hopefully, or the Silence, etc. So, what do we have inside the box? Ooh, so this is a quick reference sheet. So if we move the box out the way, you can see this is a quick reference sheet. And what this does is just tell you how to play the game. You've also got the weapons on the back, which I'm quite thankful for because you can just easily see it. You can pull it out. There's no flicking through pages. It's just there, and I like that. Looks good. Definitely looks good. So, that's obviously one on. The other one is Cybermen, because there's Daleks and Cybermen in this pack, because who else would you want? You just want Cybermen fighting Daleks on the best crossovers in British television. So yeah, again, exactly the same, just a bit of theme for you for both armies, and it looks good. So, obviously, once I get to grips with the rules, I might do some video tutorials on how to play the game. So, rulebook, quite nice, sturdy thing here, as you can see. As you can see, it dissects the card, gives you a bit of fluff at the beginning, tells you the rules. I've already read the rules somewhat through the free PDF they have, so that's something to mention. They do have free PDF of their rules on the website, on the Doctor Who Miniatures game website for this, and it's quite good. From what I read, it feels very similar to Imperial Assault from the Star Wars game. So that makes me already excited to play. So, Exterminate, Doctor Who Adventures. So as you can see, this is a new thing. I haven't really read too much into this, but this looks like it's basically telling you how to play with the other alien factions, like the Judoon and Zygons, and gives you a few missions to play stuff with. And I think that's pretty cool. I like it. Tells you new objectives and stuff and all that. So it looks pretty good, and it's only 12 pages as well. And then we have Guide to the Time Vortex. So this shows you how to build your Cybermen, your Cybermats. Shows you the Dalek weaponry. Let's go back to the beginning. Tells you how to make a military faction. So obviously the Dalek army is great, as you can see here. All the classic Daleks, special weapons Dalek. I hope they do plastic classic Daleks so I can make Imperial Daleks. That would be my childhood so much. I love the Imperial Daleks. I love the design. I loved how they followed Davros, because sod the Supreme Dalek, all hail Emperor Davros, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm very happy with seeing this. Gives you a few story missions, it looks like, when it says the Doctor is in, adding the Doctor to these things. But it gives you basically a detail on how to play a few games. Transmat, the TARDIS, Doctor Who, hey! I'll stop singing. But yeah, it gives you a few, just gives you missions to play, like, proper military games where you can just shoot each other and just not care. So this is going to be fun. And it gives you special traits, so helps you out with those rules. So, the next thing to be looking at is a little Warlord book to show you their other games, from their historical stuff, from Bolt Action, all the way to the Gates of Antares, to Black Powder, more historicals, Conflict 47, which looks interesting because I'm a fan of Weird War 2, where giant diesel punk mechs happen. And obviously other games like Project Z and Samurai Games and stuff like that. So just a quick advertisement for the other Warlord games range. We have dice. Now this is where I talk about where it feels similar to Imperial Assault when I read the rules, because you've got hits, you've got icons that match to different things during different steps of the turn, and then you've got stuff that calls like instant death essentially, which is the Exterminate icon. It's also known as a Surge icon, I believe, but I could be wrong. I haven't played the game yet. So yeah, we have these dice, the cards. So obviously we have these cards here. I'm a weak and feeble man, that's why I can't open these instantly. So we have one flap open. I'm just going to get a knife and I'm just going to rip and tear without damaging the cards, obviously. The TARDIS, Doctor Who, hey! Doctor Who, Doctor Who, ah. Doctor Who, Doctor Who, ah. Doctor Who. So, already we have a Cyber Leader. So, Cyber Leader, as you can see, all the stats and stuff, quite nice, quite nice. Fate tokens. This consists of how many models are within the image, are within the card, and whatever it looks on the card is exactly one copy, so you get one guy. This is a Cyber Leader. So obviously he's a character, which is indicated by the Doctor Who icon here, from what I read. So again, looking at the back, which is quite nice, as you can see. It has has most of the traits at least. I'm not sure if it has all the traits, because it shows you the traits that he gets. And you've got them on the back of the card as well, which is quite nice. It's just easy, very easy. Adventure card. So obviously these are like event cards that you can use in the game. So obviously rapid response and stuff like that. So allows you to basically change up the game, change whole dynamics. If one game looks lopsided, those adventure cards will surely make it a balanced force. Again, Cybermen, Cybermat. So again, what I was talking about, from what I understood when I was reading on the Facebook groups, is that this accounts for, well, the number here accounts for whatever the image is, rather than other methods. So, one copy is a Cyberman, and 2 Cybermats. So 2 copies would be 2 Cybermen and 4 Cybermats. So it's whatever the image is, then if it's got more than one, double it basically. Again, more Cybermats have their own little stat line at the back, that's pretty cool. But again, and obviously you've got Adventures, got more Cybermen. I want to see if there's any Daleks. The Daleks, Doctor Who, hey, Doctor Who. Ah, Daleks, great. That's what I'm looking for. Daleks, exterminate. Daleks, conquer and destroy. Yes. But yeah, very happy looking at it. It looks cool. It's a Dalek. I can play with an army of Daleks. So obviously 2 copies, so I'll be 2 Daleks for a Dalek patrol. That's a patrol leader. I know it's Dalek Sec on the front, so I probably will paint it slightly different because I'm a bit of a Dalek maniac like that before I'm a Whovian. So I'll probably paint them in different paint scheme and then have one as Dalek Sec. So there we go. Patrol leader is a character on its own. And to show you the difference, there is no icon here to show that this is a character. So that's pretty cool, I have to admit. So I'm not going to show you all because you get the rough gist of it. You don't need to look at every single card unless you buy it. You also have another deck of cards, and I believe these are for the expansions, if you're willing to invest in them. If we pull this out, hey, I didn't even need the Stanley knife then. So obviously, something of interest is it has who can choose or who can have these cards. So Zygon's only for these, so that means that can go into your Zygon deck essentially. And then you've got the Doctor himself, David Tennant. He was my Doctor because that's the one I grew up with. Although I do like Matt Smith more. No offense to David Tennant, he was a great Doctor, but I just find Matt Smith felt like the Doctor, in my opinion. I know, controversial opinions aside. So again, silent veterans. More silence. Jadoon. I'm looking forward to seeing Jadoon. Jadoon Forces. Jadoon Leader. Yes. I'm very looking forward because Jadoon might be quite a fun force to field. Wilfred, the Companions, Donna, Rose. So there we go. Very, very excited to have a look through because I'm thinking about getting a few Jadoon Slitheen for cops and robbers. So, on to one of the main things in this game is the miniatures. So yes, if we can zoom in, Cybermen. Oh, they are beautiful, beautiful. I like these kits. The bases are quite nice. They're slightly engraved. I quite like that, so I can base them and then like clean them up if I overlap on the bases. But those Cybermen are very detailed. These are 35mm miniatures. So obviously these are designed for more of a small war game / skirmish, and I believe that's what the game is intended for. It's for a like war machine size in terms of how many minis you have for a small war game, or if you want to play like skirmish where you want to include the Doctor and have a big influence on things, you also have the Doctor. So yeah, this is interesting. So that's one Cybermen. The base has gotten free from the Cybermen, so I'll show that. Or maybe that's not the Cybermen. Maybe that's for the Cybermites, since it doesn't have the holes in, because the Cybermen, as you saw there, have pegs for the holes, so this might be just for Cybermats. As you can see here, we have more Cybermen. Cybermen. A few Cybermats. Quite a few Cybermats, actually. But again, like I said, there's holes for the pegs in the Cybermen here. You will become like us. So I'm quite excited to build them up. I already know a friend who wants them, so I'm probably selling them to him. Because those Cybermen at least have no interest. But these, oh boy, I'm holding plastic Daleks in my hand. I'm so happy. I can feel all the little bumps. Oh, I'm so happy right now. I've went to Wargame in Heaven right now. I'll move those cards out the way so that we don't get any focus on them. But yeah, Dalek miniatures. Finally, 35mm, Dalek miniatures. And these are very easy to put together. If you saw in the quick flick through the rulebook earlier, these are relatively easy to put together. It's just a case of clipping, cutting, filing, slotting together, and if you wish, to glue. These are all pegging holes and stuff, basically. They're easy to put together so that you don't require glue, so it's easy for beginners to get into it and for kids to get into it as well. So that's the first sprue. The second, Dalek sprue. And I'm very excited. Oh boy, more Daleks. I can't recommend Daleks enough because I'm a massive Dalek maniac. I'm a Dalek maniac before I'm a Whovian. I've always said that. These are fantastic. Scream Exterminate. Yes, my local gaming store will be hiding behind its own sofa, and it does have a sofa, to be fair. It will be hiding behind it as it hears the cries of over-enthusiastic young adults scream Santa Ha, delete, and obviously exterminate. Unless the doctor is there, because the doctor always helps. Another free base. I believe these are for the cybermats. Looking through the cybermat stuff, obviously you can glue them together. So there we go. Okay, so we have not just last, but I can't really show it in full depth, but this is a 3 foot by 3 foot mat, and it's also double-sided. So on the other side you also have another 3 foot by 3 foot mat. And one's obviously desert, the other one's obviously inside spaceship or whatever you imagine, because in Doctor Who you can go literally anywhere in time and space, even alternate dimensions. So there we go. So obviously if you play any other games like Malifaux or Batman, then obviously a 3 foot by 3 foot board is essential. This is textured 3 foot by 3 foot board, so it's not only good with Doctor Who, but also those other games as well. So absolutely fantastic. It's one of the greatest things, I think. It's the fact that it's an actual proper 3 foot by 3 foot mat, and I believe these counters are just for turns or whatever the missions entail in the rule books. So yeah, this is beautiful. I really like this. I have to give props to the Warlord team for that. And oh, hang on, there's more stuff underneath. There's even more stuff. So counters, obviously, these are objectives called time nodes. These are fate point tokens. No idea what these are yet. No idea. I assume that's like an initiative counter or something, like who gets the first turn. You've also got a ruler, which is actually quite important. And if I do video tutorials on how to play the game, I will tell you why this is so important. Wound markers for those characters. Obviously, if we flip them over, you can obviously see why these are objectives, because they've got a certain amount of victory points on each one. Different colours differentiate different effects. And obviously, these are shock markers to show like pinning and stuff, from what I read in the rules. So yeah, very, very nice. I quite like this. Is this the last thing? Yep, last but not least, we have the terrain. So these are just pop-out terrain. As you can see, these are very easy to pop out. Sturdy. They are very. It is very sturdy card. This, and it's literally just pop out and play. Again, pre-textured, so that when you come to play these, or when you come to use these and play these, you can just get it in and out of the box easy. Looks good. You know what to do. And I think this is brilliant. What I do like is this is a transmat. So transmats in Doctor Who are how people basically beam me up Scotty. They get from one place to another, from ships to planets, etc., etc. That's pretty cool. I like that. No idea what that is. I believe that could be an objective. The TARDIS is the TARDIS, and then obviously everything else is just scattered terrain. No idea what that is though. But everything else is scattered terrain. Looks like a bin bag. But there we go. So yeah, that looks awesome. And that is the empty box. So, a review. I'm just going to put some Daleks out, because I'm a massive Dalek maniac like that. And some Cyberman sprues. So what do I think? I think this is really good for its price. One of the things that did surprise me about this game is obviously the price point of the game. Usually, skirmish to small war games cost around 60 to 90 quid for a starter. This starter set is 35 quid. So that's a steal in my opinion. I think that's because I'm speaking as someone who's more interested in the military factions in Doctor Who. But to me, that's a steal. It's 35 quid for a 3 foot by 3 foot mat, pop out terrain, all the counters you need to play the game, and so many minis. Like, you've got about 20 to 28, 29 minis for Cybermen, because obviously the same mats count as models. And you obviously have the Daleks as well, with 12 Daleks, I believe. Yep. Pardon me. So again, 12 Daleks, I'm going to be exterminating. It's one of those small dreams come true. So I'm very, very looking forward to starting this game up and showing battle reports with you guys. Daleks should be quite easy to paint. It's just how many you have, and then just paint them up. It's just getting to paint them, like everything else. Cybermen, well, like I said, those iteration of Cybermen don't interest me as much. Earthshock Cybermen, if they do them, that's my second faction. If they do, they're going to do Ice Warriors, that'll be my third. And if they do Time War Gallifreyans, that'll be my fourth. Because I'm really warming up to the idea of an army that can regenerate. Just an army that regenerates. Oh, right, okay, so you shoot them and they regenerate. Yeah! And plus Timothy Dalton's Rassilon. Oh, yes. Oh, boy. That makes me feel good. Yeah, Timothy Dalton as Rassilon. Fighting against the likes of Daleks. Yes. Thank you. So, yeah. Another thing I just want to give props to, and I just need to give a good salute to, good shout out, is the team on the official Doctor Who miniatures game, Into the Time Vortex miniatures game, and Exterminate started game Facebook group. They are wonderfully open about their future releases, and they show renders and the painted models ahead of schedule of what's coming, like the Movellans and the Ice Warriors, etc., etc. I have to say that's quite refreshing. It's quite nice to see a team very passionate and very open about their release schedule. I'm very interested to see what's going to come next, because this interests me very much, and those guys are wonderful. They're very approachable on the Facebook group, and I really enjoy. It's now like it used to be other gaming systems I would look on every day to look through, see what news people posted up. Now it's the Doctor Who group. I constantly every day to see what people have put up, because it's just fantastic. It's a great atmosphere and it's a great community there. And it's also just turned to 1,000 members, so that player base is mounting up, it's gearing up, it's getting there. Hey, so yeah, I'm more than happy to promote this game as well. This, like I said, Army of Daleks, count me in. I was there from the get-go. I'm very happy just to have some plastic Daleks right in my face. So, aside of that, that's the unboxing review. What would I give this? A 10 out of 10, 5 stars. The price point's excellent to get into it. The miniatures look fantastic. The game looks simple and fun. And it's not a case of like a role-playing game where it's you have to play as the Doctor and companions. You can play the Daleks, you can play the Cybermen, you can play the Silurians or the Centaurans or the Ice Warriors. You can have a Jadoon force duking out against the other aliens in the galaxy. That's fantastic. That's brilliant. I like that. So 10 out of 10, 5 stars, fantastic product. So thank you for watching this unboxing review. If you like what you're seeing, you want to see more Doctor Who updates, especially on a Dalek army, first and foremost. Yeah, Daleks. And please hit the subscribe button and the notifications button for future updates on the Doctor Who miniatures game and more. And if you want to talk about anything in this review or want to talk about anything specific, then please, in this Doctor Who miniatures game, then please hit the comment section below and talk. I like talking with you guys and gals back at home. And if you thought this product review was any good, then please share it out amongst your friends. The more this gets out there, the more people that will know about the Doctor Who game and may be interested in playing it. And it also, as obvious as I say in every other video, the more the name that gets out there, the better, the merrier. So thank you for watching. This is the Warp Forge, signing out. And remember, keep on forging.